for Drew Holiday. And a switch here also for Houston. Jared Bayless has checked in for James Harden.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
A shot by Jordan, no good.
They better clear a spot on the bench for him because that's where he's headed if he continues to take shots like that.
And I would venture to say, Greg, it will be the last spot on the bench as well.
Another miss by Houston. Pelicans trail by 10. Cunningham kicks to Cole. He feeds it to Davis. Passes it to Cole. Here's the three. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
And they had some memorable battles last season. Let's hope for more of the same here tonight.
You know, I expect tonight to be a really good, close game, guys. They split the season series last.
What was that? What was that?
Last season, and you look at these teams, two conference foes with very similar capabilities.
Omer Asher, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anderson a screen on Jordan. And Cole kicks to Cunningham. He dishes it to Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Anderson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pelicans. Here's Jordan. No good.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender. Maybe next time.
Cole dishes to Asher. Anderson kicks to Cole. Lets it fly. And from 18. That one a little long. Rockets leading by 8. The drive by Jordan. Lays it in without an inch.
No, God! No,
Room around him. Jordan's got 21.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control he's sent to in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Johnson. Jordan the pass to Capella. Moore right side. His first shot coming late. No good.
Boy, that's a rebounding clinic right there. He boxed out and then went up aggressively.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back.
what? Alright.
Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And a switch here also for Houston. Jordan, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Davis is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the Pelicans 5.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
And that helps, Clark. They've got extra trips to the foul line, and they need that to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Here's Jordan. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Jordan's got 23.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Houston. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Jordan sets the pick for Ariza. And that is good. And the Rockets lead by 10.
Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Holiday goes in. Can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Outside, Davis. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Jordan. And Houston again with the bucket. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Phoenix. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Back to Holiday. Jacks up a 3. Again, Holiday missing.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
Here's Jordan. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Rockets.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for James Harden. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
He hits both from the stripe. 40 seconds left to play here in the 4th. They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
Cole dishes to Spates, and Cole kicks to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Johnson, the pass to Cole. And again, no good by New Orleans. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. Jordan's shot is off. Johnson kicks to Cole. So we see Houston taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwight, coming off the loss in last game, what was the difference tonight in how this team played?
We got a good win tonight coming.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
I know Freak's gonna have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
Well, you gotta love it when you get this jolt off the bench. It was a wake-up call we were looking for after losing their previous 2 games. Starting 5 needed a boost, so they turned to him, and he produced.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Let me see.
defense find a way to stop you tonight?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask them that. I just took what they gave me and was fortunate enough to get some buckets. So no complaints here.
It was a great win for the team tonight. What can you take out of such a positive overall performance?
Well, winning a game like this gives us a lot of momentum going forward. So we just got to take that, keep running with it, and be careful not to let it get to our heads, right?
I saw your longtime girlfriend, Yvette Mendenhall, was in attendance at the game today. So when are you going to get her a ring?
Okay, wow. We turning this press conference into an episode of As the Freak Turns or something? Because I know you didn't just go from talking basketball to asking me when I'm gonna propose to the most beautiful girl in the world. Hi, baby. I know you're listening, Yvette. So let's just say that she knows exactly where we stand, and the rest ain't none of your business. All right? That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank you.
This makes me want to try to compete.